My name is Ehsan and I'm from Electrical and Electronics Engineering.
My name is Zikri and I am from Chemical Engineering.
My name is Muhamad Aqiff and I am from Mechanical Department.
My name is Fitri Amalin, Dinie from Chemical Engineering.
I am Syaidatul Arfah binti Shamsuddin and I am from Chemical Engineering Department.
In this project, we will be addressing three problem statements, which are freshwater scarcity is considered a main issue in sustainable development. The second one is reliance on pipe water that may contaminate the water from rust, and the third one is an absence of a power supply during emergency situations, which is why we've developed three objectives, which are to harvest the rainwater and to filter it for potable purposes and to provide electricity during emergency situations.
Now, we will discuss about design thinking applications. In this part, we decided to use two approaches based on design thinking tools, which are survey and expert consultation. We had a consultation with Mr. Aliman Hafizi bin Aminuddin, who works as Managing Director at Mohd Berhad. He is an electrical engineering graduate from University Tenaga Nasional with 14 years working experience in this field. One of the recommendations he suggested is to change the turbine generator in our initial design to a smaller one for more efficient operation. For the survey, we conducted an online survey consisting various questions through the Google form, where we received 100 responses regardless of their background and age. Some of the questions are shown in the slides. Based on the first pie chart, 37 of our respondents face problem to get clean water access to their home. With the rapid growing technology nowadays, this is quite a number of unfortunate people, considering that majority of us are able to enjoy and use clean water every day. Apart from that, the second pie chart shows that 80 out of 100 respondents stated that they consume moderate level of water in their household daily, while 7% choose high and only 3% choose low. This information helped us to design how big is the tank needed or how many liters we need for a single home.
Our team consists of mechanical, electrical, and also chemical engineering students. Hence, we've distributed the tasks into two units, which are the design and research and development unit. The design unit is tasked with the overall design of the project, and the research and development unit is tasked with the gathering of information required for the project itself. And this is the overall workflow of our progress in the project.
Moving on to the methodology part. In this part, I will be explaining on how our product works. There are two important systems in our project, which is generator system and filtration and water tank system. Moving on to the first system, which is generator system. Rainwater will flow from the gutter to the downspout and then to the temporary tank, where in this part there is a unique concept that have been used to produce a continuous and consistent water flow. Then the rainwater will move to the 12-volt mini hydro generator that will produce electricity. The generated electricity will flow to the battery and solar regulator part, where in this part we also produce a cut-off system to avoid overcharging of the battery. Let's take a look into detail of the temporary tank. In this part, we apply siphon theory, where it is a process of transferring liquid from one point to the another point. The atmospheric pressure will push rainwater into the bell siphon system that have been made up from plastic container. And this system will produce a lower pressure area than the atmospheric pressure at the outside. This will causing the water flow to be continuous and consistent. And for the second system, filtration and water tank system, the rainwater from the generator will flow into the DIY water filter, and lastly, it will flow into the water tanks. And this is how our final design looks.
with potential users on the most of the inquiries. Mainly more than 50% of the total respondents have faith on Raintech ability and design to help people with their water and also energy supply. In addition, the fact that 72% of the total respondents do believe that Raintech can comply with the HSE compliance lead to a conclusion that more than 15% of the future users would like to have Raintech in their house. As to strengthen up the discussion on the Raintech, a few calculations have been made. Based on the findings, the 600 liter water collected can be used to supply the house of one whole week. Moving forward with the power generated, it estimated to be used for 4 times and 2 times phone and laptop charging respectively. It also can be used to light up a LED bulb for 33 hours, particularly during emergency cases.
I'll be presenting the conclusion. But before I jump into the conclusion, let me summarize back on what have we presented in this video, which are the introduction of the project, design thinking application, project planning, methodology, demonstration of the design concept, results and discussion. So, in conclusion, by making this project into the reality in the future, we will be able to receive 3 things in the end, which are solution to the freshwater scarcity, backup as emergency, and environmentally friendly. And now let me end the presentation with a quote from Benjamin Franklin, which is, "When the well is dry, we know the worth of the water." Hence, that's all from us Scoop 25 about Raintech. Thank you very much for listening and have a nice day.